Check out the retro vibe on this one, Gearfax friends. We have the Casiotone 403 electronic musical instrument to demonstrate today. It's obviously extremely old. I'm guessing this is from the 70s sometime. The chipboard edges on it, or the cheeks as some people call them, are starting to degrade pretty badly. Let's have a look at the other one. But apart from that, it's in reasonably good nick. Actually, there is one other problem. The middle sort of keys don't work. We've got a bit of sound up high and up low, but everything in the middle has to be hit really hard to make a sound. I guess that's the price you pay for being close to 50 years old. Anyway, let's take a closer look at some sounds. As you can see, it's just got the one mono speaker on the side, so I'll do a direct recording, but we'll also compare with what it sounds like through that little speaker there. As I get closer to the center, it seems it becomes harder to get a tone. But I'll switch over to direct recording now so that you don't have to hear this clickiness. Right, let's take a look at some sounds. You switch from play to set here, and it'll give you a preview of all of the sounds listed here as you press the corresponding key. This key doesn't work at all, which is a shame because that's piano 1. I would have liked to have heard that, but anyway. Looks like my failure rate's a bit higher than last time I tried this out. About half of the sounds wouldn't activate then, but anyway, we've got organ 2. No, we've lost organ 2. We've lost almost everything. I see. If I go back to these ones, then these ones start to work again. It's pretty bizarre. Anyway, let's try organ 1. We switch back to play mode, and so it's a pretty standard organ sound. We can plug in a foot pedal for volume though. In this case I'm using a handheld pedal so that I can demonstrate to you a little better. Anyway. It's interesting with this little key fault we've got some of the notes kind of kicking in and out there. That works really well. You can also attach a sustain pedal, but I've found that this particular pedal, it's a Yamaha, doesn't seem to want to talk to the Casio all that nicely. It starts with sustain on all the time. Weird. So we'll leave that one out for the moment. Over here we've got two effects, vibrato and sustain. To me it sounds like sustain is more doing the job that that sustain pedal should have done, but nice comparison with the vibrato on and off. Let's go back to set and choose the next sound. Organ 2. It's a bit more squishy sounding. When you find tones that you like, you can press the set button here and assign them. So let's assign that to number 1, then back to play. Tone will be saved there. More sounds. Flute. Sustain off. response in these dead keys is getting slightly better as I play it more. Clarinet. Sounds pretty good. Cello, trumpet. Let's try the trumpet. Bring back our volume pedal. Then we got music box. And at the low end, it's all very discordant and weird, but very fun though. What else can we make work here? We've got a funny tone. I guess that's kind of funny. With vibrato, it sounds like this. Okay, this one's doing all kinds of glitchy things, but you're getting the idea. Next one is cosmic tone. Let's see what we can get out of this one. Sorry about this rough playing, guys. It really is hard. I'm going to be the workman who blames his tools here. Getting these keys to work is really hard, and it's not helping my already very limited skills. Let's see if we can get frog to work. Yep, we got frog. All right. Some pretty cool sounds. I'll show you a good trick on this one too. If I switch over to Casio chord, this is a very early form of accompaniment, but anyway, if I switch that on, these notes down here won't sound anymore because there is no rhythm playing. But the top ones, you've got an octave switch. And that can give you a good effect. I kind of like that. Let's go back to normal mode and choose, we've got two voices left, synth brass and funny fuzz. Funny fuzz, here we go. Again, some very strange responses there from the keys. This one's interesting because it's got a funny little attack to it. really loving this octave down switch here. It's a whole lot of fun. Okay, now it's rhythm time, and this is a little bit hilarious. Okay, so I've set it to rock, and we'll start the rhythm. Okay, the tempo is very slow. Let's increase that. Obviously, that is so of its time, it's just crazy, and it's very funny. Kind of usable if you're into retro sampling. That'd be a really good resource, I think. Let's try slow rock. That actually sounds pretty catchy, I have to say. The rest of the rhythms, as I recall, are pretty forgettable. Bear in mind, though, there is a variation switch, so it's not 8 rhythms, it's actually 16. That is strangely catchy. I've got to confess, I love that section. It's really enjoyable. As I mentioned before, we do have Casio chord in its very early form, so let's have a listen to some accompaniments. We'll switch on the synchro start. Don't you just love that pumping old school bass sound? Oh, it's just blown up. Oh my goodness. And yet somehow it still works. Oh my goodness. We got smoke coming out through the buttons. I guess it would be a good time to take out the power. Well, this is a first on Gear Facts, my friends. Possibly a beautiful end to a very strange review. That's the Casiotone 403, everybody, ending its life, which began in the 70s. Still a beautiful museum piece. Look at those lovely, big, colourful buttons. Rock solid metal chassis. And of course the chipboard cheeks there that are well and truly starting to perish. Well, you've just witnessed the end of something beautiful, everybody. Thanks for sharing it with me. Thanks for watching Gear Facts. Please like, comment, or subscribe. I guess the chances of something like this happening again are pretty slim, but I hope you enjoyed it. If only in a macabre sort of way. I thought the sounds were great, and I guess we're never going to hear them again. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time on Gear Facts.